All right, guys, this is my third time trying to record this because I don't want to say a lot about this because I've already said a lot about this, but this is my last update on my ex-boyfriend. I'm in my car because a lot of our relationship revolved around my car. He didn't have a car. I would drive to his work, drive to pick him up, drive to take him home. Sometimes I would bring him to my area, to my apartment, with my car, then drive him back home, or we'd hang out in Itaewon, and I would drive to the parking lot there, and then we'd hang out, whatever, eat, karaoke, all that, and then I drive him home. So, going through all of that and trying to process this, I realized like I really need to end this series at the end of this year. I don't want to go into 2026 talking about this. It's not going to happen. I mean, unless something else crazy happens, I'm not going to go into 2026 talking about this because that's ridiculous. But yeah, it's still hard. I still struggle a lot of days. And actually, people have asked me for an update, and I have been avoiding it because I felt I needed more time. But I'm about to get really, really busy the last few weeks of this month because there's so many events, so many content things I have to film, and I'm going to be uploading and editing and all these things, and editing takes a lot of time. But anyway, my ex's birthday was November 9th, and in the summer, before our breakup, I had actually already wrote him I'd already wrote like a sweet kind of like message for his birthday. And the gift I was hoping to give him, I had already started, I had started working towards that. I don't want to say what it is because if he sees this video, he might be beating himself in the head. And, it wasn't meant for him then. So anyway, on his birthday, that message was prepared in the summer, before the breakup, of course. The breakup happened when my mom was here, the week my mom was here, when he was supposed to meet my mom. So that I think played a big role in my healing journey as well because, of course, my mom is here, like, finally, after she wants to come every 2 years. It's been 2 years since she came last time. And of course, like, we're on vacation and we're able to hang out to have fun. And I was really looking forward to him meeting my mom. And it's like, if you weren't going to do that, like, you shouldn't have said so beforehand. Like, if you knew you were going to end the relationship, like, you should have said so when I asked you if we needed to break up, like, if you wanted to break up. So that's just the frustrating part for me. I think it's very hard to, because when during breakups, like, people, we just want understanding, like, we just want to have that closure, and we never get that closure, but we want to know why it happened, when did things change, and why you didn't just say something, like, why you just didn't end it. Like, I can never understand cheaters because I don't get it. Like, I can't understand that thinking. Like, you think it's better to cheat on someone and hide it until they find out and then are more upset with you, and then you hurt that person more. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. I will say that during our relationship, like, I felt very secure for the first couple of months, and I felt very loved. I felt very cared for, and he was very, very sweet. We had many deep conversations, and I have a hard time, like, talking about my emotions, like, expressing my emotions to a partner, because in previous relationships, I wasn't really able to do so. So, which you can see, like, I have video about my almost 5-year ex that I had, and talked about, what I dealt with that, and why it's hard for me to process these emotions and talk about it. But yeah, it's but he listened. He was a great listener, and he was a great conversationalist. I told him I really appreciated that because you know, a lot of times, like, the men would just be like, yes, no, okay, can we Can we move on? Like, what? Like, you didn't give me any dialogue. Like, you didn't give me any type of conversation. You didn't give me any type of reassurance that you actually heard what I was saying. And, that was painful. And, but he did. And even though he ultimately ended up hurting me a lot, and I'm still working through this, I'm still on medication, I still have trouble sleeping, I still sometimes, start crying randomly, and it's frustrating, but it has gotten better. Um, the sleep is still trash, but but overall it's gotten better. I would like to say I'm doing much better than I was. Um, I'm trying to focus on some other things that are harder in my life to process. So, um, yeah, I'm dealing with a lot, but I just want to end this saga. I just want to end this saga, and I want to tell people. I want to tell you guys, like, please, like, if you are in a relationship, don't don't hurt the person with lies. Hurt them with the truth. Because the lies, they build up, and when the people find out later, it hurts so much more. Like, I would rather you just say, like, "Hey, Ren, I'm sorry. I just, I think I want to be in a relationship with this other person. It's over." Like, I would have appreciated that. I would have really appreciated that, and I would have been very thankful, even though I probably would have still bawled my eyes out. Like, I would have been thankful, like, okay, well, thank you for telling me, like, you don't have those same kind of feelings anymore. Like, I could have processed that much more easily um than the way things happen. And it sucks because when he broke up with me, I actually knew already knew it was another woman. I knew, but I wanted the answer from him, and him not telling me the truth even to my face was so hard. And it made it so much more difficult for me to even have that conversation, and I broke down, and I almost crashed the car. Like, it was really bad. Like, even our breakup, like, happened in this car. So this car was a very big part of that relationship, and that's why this video has to end in the car. I hope that any and all of you who are entering in a relationship or in a relationship, that you really do look at these signs, that you pay attention, like if there's any sort of red flags, if they're too clingy to their phone, if they don't even let you touch their phone, if they, seem like they're hiding it, like, just let that person go. If there's any doubt in your mind, in your heart, just let them go, because it's not worth it. It's not worth the pain of what I'm going through. Like, I don't wish anyone else to go through this kind of pain that I've been dealing with, these type of emotional battles. And I mean, and this is a form of grief. It's a form of grief of losing someone because you got used to them being there, and now they're not there. So it's practically like a death. It's the death of a relationship, and it sucks. It sucks. Um, but yeah, I don't have any hatred in my heart. I don't have any ill will towards him. I genuinely want the best for him, and I hope he and whoever he ends up marrying has a great life, because that's the kind of person I am. I don't hold hatred, because what's the point of that? What's the point? What is that going to do for me? Like, if I just hold hate and anger in my heart, that's just going to hurt me more. Like, what's the point? So I already forgave him, and yeah, and actually with the birthday message I sent him, he even sent me a small apology and told me to have a good night. So yeah, I will leave this here, and I hope you guys all find love that is true, unwavering, supportive, and no cheating.